User disconnected from your channel.
Movie has started. Good evening, YouTube.
Hello, tubers. I'm trying to reset my weather and it's just frozen. Hey! There we go, that's better.
User joined your channel.
User.
I'm back.
User joined your channel.
He's back.
Right, I'll just start the broadcast.
Roger that.
User joined your channel.
And good evening, Facebook, we are live.
Good evening, Facebook. We're here at Echo Golf Lima Charlie.
Who's Charlie?
I don't know. I think he's Bill's brother.
He's playing golf apparently.
That is an odd little bit sticking out there, isn't it, Stu?
It is an odd bit. Why is everyone in London? I don't know.
Because we can. Because we don't cross the river and get lost.
Well, the airliner's going in the door, she's lucky me. There we go. London's a shithole.
In your opinion, Stu.
Yeah.
Haven't been there for years.
Haven't been, or you have?
Yeah, not this much. So, are we going to do a briefie?
Sure, we can do that. I was going to give it a couple minutes, see if anybody else turns up.
Okay, you can give it a couple of minutes. It's up to you. You can wait. You can do what you like.
Let's give it 3 minutes, and we'll just sit here and. Hey, I can see the onions.
Yeah, we've got the onions.
From externally. That's pretty cool, man. I didn't know you could see it over MP.
Yeah, they'll set it as a multiplayer payload.
Awesome. Have to make soup out of those after we're done.
Yeah, you can have an onion soup later when they're done though. Yeah. Maybe a bit battered up by then, but you never know.
Well, I had my first taste of Indian food on Wednesday, meeting up with the in-laws for Thanksgiving get-together.
Well, Indian food's not your typical Thanksgiving food, is it not?
Oh, nah, nobody does traditional Thanksgiving stuff unless you're a bonehead. Kind of tried to make turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and all that crazy stuff. Instead, we went to a really swanky Indian restaurant, and it was fabulous.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I had chicken curry. Now I know what you're talking about when you say they make a curry-based pizza. OMG.
There's different. There's Indian curry and there's Chinese curry, and they're different.
Is the one you get up there Chinese or
User
Indian?
joined your channel.
Chinese. I'm not particular to Indian food. I think the curries I don't really like.
Yeah, you're not
Good
as
evening.
Good evening.
Hey,
Wait, look who's here.
See, you've got a Porsche. You can get home fast.
I think I may have upset some people on the way home, but yes, I got home.
Well done. Well, get yourself in here to the lag fest. There seems to be a multiplayer server 3 is the only one that's really working properly.
Okay. Okay, that one's not even showing up on my drop down. I'll have to put it in manually.
Actually, I'm not too fussy about exploring London. The steal the films from your teeth is as quick as look at you. I'm just talking about the government departments.
Yeah, quite.
The citizens are far, far worse.
Oh my god. Oh, wait.
I'm spinning it up, boys.
You spin out.
There's enough aircraft now. I can't hear the crackling. Orty was here earlier and crashed the Gazelle, and it just keeps staying on.
You just hear barbecue morning.
Yeah, it smells divine.
Roast hog.
I can't see anyone.
What server are you on, Bucky?
You're on the wrong server, probably.
I can see. I did see you on the multi-LS briefly. Alex, you vanished again.
I'm clicking through changing all the servers.
These three.
Server 3 was the only one that would work for me.
2?
03.
3.
Hi.
There's a FGUK here as well. BLX has actually brought something that's appropriate.
Nice selection of aircraft.
Yeah, I'm in.
There's Alex.
Yes. Right, so we're all semi-organised. Hey, for those watching on Facebook, Flight Leader is in the BO105 and the Facebook video is being shot from the British Liberty Gazelle. Yeah. Just for information's sake. Jesus, it's noisy.
Yeah, weren't you like one of the crazies that really started with multiplayer sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, pat yourself on the back for all the noise.
Right, we're in the briefs.
Time is noon. Weather is core high pressure. I've got my autopilot set up. You might as well have the same settings I do. Of heading above 270, vertical speed of 700 feet per minute, AGL hold of 700, which we will be using for this first part of the flight, fact, for most of the flight, because it seems like it puts us at a nice level where we can see all this stuff without getting too high. Go ahead and set your altitude hold to 2,000 feet, because if the crap hits the fan, we're going there. Initial speed will be 90 knots. I have a Jeep. Our first destination is EGLL, but we have time to fool around a little bit on the river if we get so. As we fly by, if you guys see anything you want to stop and like mess with, just sing out. We got a few minutes we can play. So we're not going to fly directly.
I'm getting 5 FPS tonight. It's going to be interesting.
I've got 14. I think once we get out of here, we'll be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That didn't sound very positive, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not sounding positive. What are you on about?
What are you going on about? I'm in the world's most positive mood. I've had the best week I've had in 2 years, so I'm a happy boy. Despite the fact that I don't have any, trying to solve that turbulence problem, I reloaded flight gear, and now every time I enable shadows, it crashes the game. So the video will be sans. Didn't have time to fix it. Go!
Right. Let's get in the air. Let's get in the air. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Roger that. Here we go.
Come on. Off you go. Go on. Go on. Off you go. There we are. No. Go on. No. He's moving. He's moving. Slightly does on the move.
Ah shit, he's coming for me face.
We're going 270 initially. Roughly.
I'm going with your way to lag points.
Who's burst into flames already?
Someone's burst into flames already. That's a gazelle down there.
Crackle.
Morty's gone.
I'm lagged out. Oh.
This is slow, but we're gonna get it. It'll be fine.
There we are. I'm moving now.
Some of you gents who actually live here might tell us what these buildings are, just for reference.
Big shithole, little shithole.
No, not you.
You do not live there, Stu. I mean, it's all a shithole, really, but you know, some of it's more interesting a shithole than the other.
So we're heading 270, so we're heading towards the sea. Is that right?
No,
we're heading toward that big domey building.
270 is the sea, Stuart. Come on.
I got smoke going.
You got smart. I see. So we're heading towards the. This is the O2 arena, as they call it these days. It was the Millennium Dome when they first built it. It's now our concert venue, pretty much.
I wonder how long it's going to last.
The roof blew off a bit last year, but they fixed it, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, they nailed it down.
I'm there in a few weeks for a concert. Trying to get there.
I don't think it was originally built to last, was it?
I don't think they perhaps intended it to last as long as it was supposed to, but as soon as they realised they can make a shit load of money out of it, they decided it was there to last forever.
It's a fucking tent.
It is a tent with like a building inside of it, yeah.
God, this turbulence is killing me.
Woody, what are you doing?
It's turbulence.
That's lag.
That curry had overnight.
That was awesome, brother.
I don't.
That was awesome. Okay, I'll get on the river and stay there roughly.
The last 3 weeks have been problematic.
It's strange, Stuart, you didn't have any lag when we were playing Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, but that wasn't a pleasurable experience at all.
And this is, of course.
Eh?
Why not the Microsoft Flight Simulator? Why wasn't it a pleasant experience?
User disconnected from your channel.
He enjoyed it, really.
No, there is no multiplayer animation between aircraft at all. So Alex's helicopter was just a static model moving about in the air. Beside me with no rotating blades, not even a blur on the blades, just a static model moving about. It's like totally weird.
And they are very, very easy to fly.
And they're very, very easy to fly, even with all the settings tweaked and all the rest of it to make it as realistic as fucking possible. It's still easy.
So you're missing the best bits of London, Tower Bridge and the Tower London.
You'll see him. Just follow the river.
Yeah, you just passed them.
Got Shard there, just gone past. Got St Paul's Cathedral here on the right hand side, you can see the dome.
Problem is, there's only a few bridges what are being modelled.
Yeah.
Are there more bridges than this?
Every time you see like a thing going across the river, that's a bridge in reality.
Big Ben around.
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys got me
Yeah.
in view. I'm gonna kind of like Terry here for a bit.
I've got you in view. Where the fuck are you going though?
Oh look, there's a lifeboat station down there. There's the main Thames INLI lifeboat station.
You got another way with now, video.
No, no, no. I'm making a little circle. I'm gonna hang around here for a minute so everybody can kind of get together.
Ah.
That's the busiest lifeboat station in the country, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'm here by the big Ferris wheel. What do they call that? Is that the Millennial Wheel?
No, it's the London Eye.
The London Eye, of course.
Houses of Parliament, they've been modelled quite well.
Yeah, they're not bad, are they?
I reloaded flight gear. I neglected to set my LOD. What a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. This whole week has been trying to get rid of this turbulence problem, which I've not solved.
Parliament is really well done.
I think it overall looks pretty good. Midpoint destination.
Oh,
Pretty
there it is.
heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's getting a lot better now. Now we're pointing this way away from all the buildings. I've got my frame rate's doubled.
Yeah, so it's mine. I'm at 8.
Well, I was at 14 and now I'm at 30, so I'll take that.
I'm at 33,
What
but I got
do again, Alex?
Huh?
40 something, 400 series car, haven't you?
No, 3080 Ti.
I'm a 3070, it should be that big a difference. I see the Chinook behind me, below me. And Alex has just bombed past me in the 412.
Girlfriend had a little bit of chicken curry left over last night. We put it in the car and brought it home, which of course it froze last night, but I had that for lunch. Oh.
Can't be a bit of chicken curry.
Good
It's
stuff.
Indian chicken curry. You know, the Indian chicken curry, you know, the one with all the little rabbit droppings in it.
I thought it was fabulous. So cheap.
That and a tiki stir fry, chicken stir fry tonight.
Okay, man.
I had to guzzle my dinner down to get here with you guys.
Look at you. Boy, that's dedication, brother. Thank you. I'm going to turn GPS FMS 267 away, headed for Echo Golf Lima Lima, which we will overfly, and then turn southish for a midpoint destination of Echo Golf Kilo Alpha, which got all kinds of shit flying around.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be at 700 feet AGL and 90 knots.
90 knots.
Why is that one aircraft a glider?
Which one?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
I'll be on your file list.
Well, I got those all ignored. I got a green one and a yellow one, and they're both ignored.
Is that an LOD range thing? That's just it with the
No, I
LOD?
set my LOD to high detail only, which everything should show up all the time.
Ah, strange.
Let me see if
Right.
let me see if I can figure it out.
What's visual on
I have no idea what you're by the way. I can only see at all.
Allow me to consult the magic oracle.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
the ship. See the ship still.
Slightly, you're going south. So
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
up to the
see-
south a little bit here.
I mean, Stuart's actually going south.
Is it not supposed to be?
No, turn hard right.
Get the Heathrow first, then we'll go south.
Roger that. We're
Right.
GPS FMS 282.
How many OS models is there on your view? I'm only getting
Packed.
very random ones.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, absolutely packed. The lag's gonna kill me here. Ah, fuck, it is killing me.
The glider was Rayonics. I thought I had it ticked, but I did not. So
Right.
now it's gone.
Well, the lag just kicked me because I couldn't fly it. So, killed me.
The CH-47 works for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Chinook, okay?
See it like. No, man, I'll have to respawn somewhere because I'm dead.
Reload at Heathrow, Stuart.
Yep, started EGLL.
Right, okay. I couldn't make the turn with the lag.
Is that our CH-47? I don't think so.
We haven't got one released yet.
Oh, well, that's why I don't see it.
This should be the general one.
It is the FGUK one, because I had to reload it to make it visible.
The old FGUK one was
Yeah.
the standard one.
I think it's the old one.
Right, this is not even letting me exit. Fucking lagged out.
That is with us with a helicopter instead of an F-15.
True. This is something in the right sort of vein of, like, what a change.
Staying with the basic theme. Good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He is. GPS FMS 261 degrees. I am at 700 feet AGL. I am at 90 knots. Maybe at Heathrow.
Oh, fuck, you just crashed.
Oh, fuck. Thought that was my MO this week. Meet us at Heathrow, bro.
I'm loading her up.
Boom!
Oh,
Is that to say you're getting loaded? In fact, you guys that are following me, let's do a circle of Heathrow and let those guys catch up.
We make Heathrow ATC heavy.
Is there ATC? There's no ATC here.
Not really.
Been ages since I
Just
saw
in
ATC on flag, yeah?
So we just had a number of people do a game crash. I wonder if there's a scenery object or something.
We'll have to have a look at the video when you've processed it, because the pictures you had on the forum had a lot more buildings than I'm seeing.
Have you got
But it's
RSM
on-
buildings turned on?
Yeah, it's on the
Yeah,
west
yeah.
end one.
But it's only very sparse, and even A for us very plain.
No.
Yeah, but you said you were running aren't you running a standard relief of flight gear, which is like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but
No,
it normally displays stuff.
Not bad stuff.
Sometimes I can't remember when it introduced it. Come on, machine, load.
You have an option in the settings to have just random buildings or OSM buildings.
Kind of making a circle around the tower here at Heathrow, so. My plan is this week is to figure out what nightly release works good, get a copy of it, run it, and just tear everything off my PC and reload and see if I can fix this.
Has any one of you tried the new version 2024.1.1?
No, have they released one?
Yes, they have.
I didn't see a binary. I'll give that a go this week.
Maybe I'll
That's
load
the
that.
that's HDR and all Series 3 only.
The one that
No,
is
no.
supposed to be without HDR.
It's without HDR and will be compatible with World Scenery 3. I think.
Till they
We'll
change
find
their
out
minds.
one day. Not fucking connecting me.
This is not letting me load in.
Can't get into a server where
Yep, it's just flopped out, wouldn't respond.
try where could you try? Try Northolt.
I'm just trying again, just miss it. I'll just start it off.
What, you can't spawn at EGLL?
No, just give up. I just,
Oh, fuck. This is just getting weirder.
last week my C drive was nearly full, which I thought was causing the crashes last week, so I cleared it out, but honestly it wasn't a problem.
Where to, Alex? Oh, you're on the map.
I'm here. I've just loaded in. I think we're good.
I'm just kind of circling the tower here at Heathrow. I'm gonna make one more turn around and see if we can catch up, and then I'm heading for EGKA.
From this aerial view, it looks like if they demolish all them buildings to the right of the existing airfield, they could put a third one in quite easily.
There's some different buildings here. There's some nicer buildings than last time I was at
Oh
Heathrow.
yeah, they've been working on it. Kudos to developers.
I'm here this time.
Yay! These guys here chasing me once around the parking lot.
Well, it's a little bit out of date. There's a load of BA 747s around the ground, but never mind. And they only retired them, what, 10 years ago?
Might not easier. Right, so you're around about this airfield somewhere.
Yes.
I am circling the tower at about 700 feet AGL.
Second and tower, right.
Can't see you on multiplayer yet, Stuart.
Ah, I just spawned me in the wrong bloody server again. Hang on.
On the west side, turn on the left.
There we go.
There we go.
Still getting
Busy typing. What's the plan right now?
What's that?
I was busy typing for news CA. What's the plan now?
I'm gonna make another trip around the parking lot here, and then we're going to EGKA. Stand by. If you got a spot on me, just keep your eyeballs on me.
1 FPS or something like that, right?
Oh God, that's ridiculous. I'm running 28. Can't fly helicopter.
Every time I try and move, I see these are above me.
Maybe try spawning at Echo Golf Tacos Fish Burgers.
What about if you change aircraft, sir?
This is not a heavy use aircraft, this one.
It shouldn't be, no.
It's like flying with a few gliders in a thermal. Round, around, around.
Haha! That was the idea. Okay, I'm pulling off, headed toward EGKA. GPS FMS 172. You should spot us easy, mate.
You think?
700 feet AGL, 90 knots. Just passing over. I think I just passed over the top of it. Woo, that was nice video there. Woo, finally. I got all you guys flying them like you stole them. I like that.
Great. I used to do a 2C gliding competition every August from our club. And
I hear the 412 now, I think.
And the first thermal with 22 seat gliders all fighting to kick people out was got quite interesting at time.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, these competition pilots, they play dodgems basically.
Oh, wow, cool.
When you're flying in 25 metre, big 2-seat gliders, it's all together. First bit of good lift, it's a bit worrying. Not used to it.
You do aerobatics in those things?
You can do loops and chandelles. But there is certain models which are like proper aerobatic gliders, and people do displays in them and stuff. There was a video on YouTube, on Facebook the other day, and somebody coming into land, and he did about 10 loops before he finally put it down.
I saw a glider video on Instagram the other day. I don't normally get that kind of content, but there's obviously two gliders in a thermal, and the guy filming the video was getting very, very angry with the other person for going too slowly, and he was nearly overtaking him, but there wasn't enough room. There was an awful lot of swearing involved there. That kind of thing.
Well, it's very unnerving because when you're going round, you all go around in the same direction. If somebody's going a different speed, they're going to turn different radius. And when they disappear behind you, you're waiting for the bang. So the idea is if you can all go around at the same speed, you're not going to get too close.
It says I'm a mile away from you, but I can't see him.
a lot higher, Stuart.
Yeah, you're at 2,500 feet.
Right, okay. Ah, I see smoke illuminator. I'm
Smoke him
getting
if you
high,
got it.
so if it does lag me out again, I've got some sort of chance to respond.
How's your frame rate?
3.
I would install the standard version as a backup, so when you have these problems, at least you have something what runs.
That's what I do too.
I always keep a backup copy installed, but
Oswald in the action news chopper. I love it.
alright, catching up.
Keep those whirly-bird blades away from me, Flash.
Right, see your smoke trail.
So Stuart, you got your Christmas decorations up yet?
No. Shut up.
Oh, that's funny. I knew what the answer to that was going to be, that or bah humbug.
I think it's time you should have them up.
Yes, so do I. I disagree with the whole fucking lot.
You're outnumbered, brother.
I wasn't planning on doing anything with decorations today. We went shopping to get something that's for the kids. And shopping. So and it was going to be very, very busy. Obviously, it was going to be busy because everyone goes to the shopping centres on this kind of weekend. So we decided that we'd take Kaylee's car because it's a nice, small, 3-door car. You know, no problem. It'll be fine because we're just going to do some little bit of shopping. Don't need my car. Don't need a big car today. And then, due to about an hour and a half later, Kaylee has fallen in love with a real Christmas tree. She's never had a real Christmas tree before.
Oh, what a nice thing.
We're standing there at the shop.
And you try to fit that in a hatchback.
So much so that we can't walk away from this Christmas tree. It has to be that one. And, you know, no sort of reason ever going to make anything at that point. So not only do we have armfuls of things, we've already bought bagfuls of stuff. The boot's already full at this point. But no, now we have to get a 7-foot real Christmas tree in the back of a 3-door Renault Clio, as well as me. So there's me with my head cocked at an angle and the tree out the window, all the way back to her house. So yeah, Katie's got her tree up now as well, Stuart. So
Yay!
you kind of need to. But no excuse.
All there is.
Yeah,
Too
well,
fucking
exactly.
early.
That's all you've got though.
It's-
It's just excuses.
It's November.
It is November, but tomorrow's December.
Shut up.
Shut up. There, told you.
You will be festooned in lights and festivities.
Festooned.
Festooned. Yes.
They turned the lights off, the Christmas lights on in the town, I think.
Good. Well, that was the reason that I was late, because we ordered a Chinese, and the Chinese found itself inside an area where they blocked off all the roads because they were turning the Christmas lights on, and it seemed nobody had told any of the businesses within there apparently. So
They crashed again.
they couldn't get any of the delivery vehicles in.
You mean game crashed or physically crashed?
Yeah, physically game crashed.
Oh, physically.
You never get a straight answer from Stuart. Can you imagine me
was a
Mark
straight-
trying to get the decorations out?
Gang up on him.
Well, I tend to agree with him. I don't bother with Christmas.
Bah humbug.
I'm going to change the aircraft. The whole thing is even interface is slow.
This was happening to you last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I wonder if that, see, all of my problems started when we did the refueling thing. And I'm just surmising, I wonder if we threw an errant bit of code into into this stuff.
No, my broadcaster seems to be using a hell of a lot of memory and power tonight.
Maybe turn that off.
I can't broadcast without it, can I?
Well, you can't, but at least you can join in.
Yeah, have a little fun, maybe even make you smile. Despite the fact that the Christmas season's already
It's
started.
FlightNight, not a fucking miracle, voodoo.
Right, give me an ICAO code, I'll try something.
Stand by.
Dunsfold's probably not that far off.
You've got Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, which is just ahead and to our left. You've got Echo Golf.
Was it Tango Delta? Is that
Yeah, Echo Golf Tango Delta.
Tango Delta's Dunsfold, Kilo Kilo Gatwick, just off to our left.
ETA Momitito.
Right, try another picture one.
Oh, I just flew into a load of cloud, that's not fun. There we go, we come out.
I'm on the 500 distance. Well, it's died immediately.
Just to mention a minor detail, the scenery is fabulous again.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. Was kind of why I picked this trip. It's like, even though we're not in downtown anymore, and watching this hill coming up, you don't want to catch your skids on it. Yeah, the scenery is outstanding.
I'm toying with the idea of rerunning it to see if there was any difference between this version's been quite done a few years ago now. If there's any difference between what's currently being recorded, but I ain't had time this week.
I'm using a 90 from a couple of weeks ago. The only issue I've got is lights do something strange. So right now we've got Gatwick off to 11 o'clock, and all I can see is just a sea of navigation lights from the AI aircraft that are over. See them from 20 miles off. I get the same with runway lights. I can see them for absolute miles.
I hate that.
Apparently it's not supposed to do that.
But it does.
It does it for me.
Are you using point sprites?
I've tried it with and without point sprites. It seems to do the same. Everything else looks fine. It's just runways and AI, the AI navigation lights.
Tower view is pretty cool, guys. Tower view is awesome-acious.
Our line's down there.
There look to be quite a lot of power lines at the city airport. I wouldn't imagine that being reality.
Just trying to make it challenging.
Are those not? There's like a sky gondola thing. From the...
Some of it goes across the river, but this, when I was sat at the starting position, it looked to be all parallel with the runway.
No, I don't think that's right.
I've changed some rendering settings. So let's see what happens. Try and come back in again.
Probably spawning at either Gatwick or Shoreham at this point.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's
wherever you want.
responding. It's come up, not responding.
We're 12 minutes out of EGKA midpoint.
Have you turned your broadcast off, Stu?
No.
On that.
Who's way up there and way high and way ahead?
That's probably me.
Flash is 2,000 feet. Yeah, Ollie's 1,700.
Gosh,
Ah!
thank God it doesn't get old.
Right, what's the showroom ICAO?
Shoreham is Echo Golf Kilo Alpha. EGKA for us pedestrians. The ICAO code. Everybody knows that. Shoot, from November '66 perspective. Still can't believe that that aircraft does not have a retractable gear.
Which one?
The WS-66.
No, I'm not.
No. Oh, he's in. And he's out.
Right, when I'm broadcasting with the broadcaster, it's eating horrendous amounts of memory and power. So some, and I just, it's the latest version as well.
I wonder if it's got some strange settings on there or something. I wonder if it's trying to do like CPU encoding instead of...
I've just went through and customised it to use the GPU and video card, and I've taken flight gear out of the video card to use the CPU, which it usually does. So we'll see what makes any difference.
I can switch CPUs.
My CPU is beat to 100%. What the fuck is going on?
Something's running in the background that's eating you alive, bro.
Is it
It's
Flight
just
Sim
crashed.
2024 running still?
According to the performance monitor, FGFS is eating all the CPU.
Somebody's burning.
Someone just crashed.
Oops.
Flash.
Flash!
Ah.
Crackle, 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 ah!
Cracker flash?
Crackle, 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 flash. Hey, wasn't there a Microsoft Windows update or wasn't there an update this week or so?
There's been a couple.
I wonder if that's what's causing all this grief.
I got a notification saying that it's stopping doing anything with Windows 10. Is that going to be a big issue in the future?
Aye.
Probably.
I don't want to go to Windows 11 because I had to use that when I was working. It's terrible.
Not going to Windows 11. That's not.
Now, I have to say, I went to Windows 11 about 6 months ago, and I found it a lot better. I didn't want to. I can't remember what it was. Something forced me. But I went to Windows 11, and it has been a lot more stable an operating system.
Sweet. Good idea.
I could never get it to do the basics at work. Part of my old job was viewing people's pictures from work. And you used to click on a thumbnail and you used to open it up in a viewer. Under Windows 11, all I got was a black screen.
Oh. Odd.
And our illustrious IT department couldn't fix it.
Illustrious IT department.
Well, they're very good at making it all the things you used to be able to do, stopping you doing them.
Yeah, there's been some weird thing. I found Windows 11 actually pretty excellent. I've had no regrets going to it. Which I was resisting it. I didn't want to do it. It was something I was avoiding in every way possible. And I went to it, and I've not been able to complain.
Is it possible to get a laptop powerful enough now to run flight gear?
No, not really.
Well, there was a thread on there about buying a Scotch Groff one, about buying a second-hand one. But the ones somebody recommended were like £1,800 second-hand.
I don't care what it costs. I just don't want to give up the performance, especially since I'm shooting movies and all that stuff.
Thing is, you can't, apart from memory, you can't really upgrade it, can you, much? Maybe a different hard drives inside.
I mean, the thing is, you see the size of a modern graphics card these days.
Oh God, they're bigger than the motherboard.
Yeah, I mean, my graphics card in my PC at the moment is just like 2 forearms stacked together. They're huge things. If you think you're trying to pack that performance into a laptop, it's just got to be serious compromises, haven't they?
I can think about it. You are absolutely correct. You can only make shit so small before you're going to give up on performance. So now my next question. What? Oh, sorry. It was targeted.
It was okay, it's tiny. It's not that good at performing, but it's all I've got.
That's all I got. I was under the gun. I panicked. So now my question is there any way to take a high-performance card and plug it in like USB 3.0 or something like that?
Oh, yeah, they can do that. You can get external caddies for cards that run over, I think, like a display port or something like that. You can do it. There's a pretty hefty power requirement for them. They like need their own transformers and stuff. It costs a fortune, but there's people that does it. You're basically just putting a graphics card inside a external enclosure.
Right.
You can do it. But you can do anything with enough money. Yeah, but I think you probably need a pretty modern card. Do it as it is. You're probably looking at a 40 series card. I think you can do it with a 30 series card. Probably a 40 series. And the enclosures, I don't think they're cheap. Won't be cheap.
You got their own power supply then, or whatever.
Yeah, at least a transformer, I think. And then, it's. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember who did it. There was definitely a video I saw on it a while back, and when I say a while, I mean a couple of years. I'm sure people have been doing it, but because lots of people do that for things like 3D work and high-end graphic design and stuff like that, where they're working on laptops and backing up.
I foresee a time when I'm going to have to start doing. This is Saturday afternoon for me, and I foresee a time when I'm going to need to take my computer to another location and do flight nights, because I ain't giving that up. Besides that, Tam, new girlfriend, is like a whore for you guys' accents, so she wants to play.
Oh, don't. Stuart said that she said his accent was sexy.
Oh yeah, well she said the same about yours, so.
Oh.
Said you gotta know these guys, assholes. No.
It's a fair assessment. We can't even argue against that one.
You put up with me, you've got to have something wrong with that. Okay, Echo Golf, Kilo Alpha, midpoint destination, 2 minutes and 53 seconds. On the far side of the airport from where we are approaching, there's all kinds of cool stuff to park up. I haven't made a decision yet. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. We'll just find a place. As long as we're together and not smoking, burning, and crashing.
But we can.
If you ever watched the Sky at Night, so once had the, and they said it was the most powerful laptop in the world. Because when they used to go off to these observatories in Chile and stuff, it looked like a laptop, but it was the most powerful one ever built. What they were doing for processing the images and stuff. Going back years ago.
I mean, realistically, flight gear is not extremely demanding on anything except RAM. You can't get too much RAM and graphics. Other than that, I've never seen it really make those kind of demands on the CPU. CPU.
No, it doesn't use CPU very efficiently. You know, if you got like, what's that brand? Do they still do it? Alienware. They do like gaming laptops, don't they? The problem is these days, if you go online and Google gaming laptop, every brand's got one, and they're all shit.
Yeah.
You know, 99.9% of them are just not up to the job. I've got a friend who bought a gaming laptop, and you know, it came with a like 32 gigabyte hard drive, of which 30 was taken up by Windows.
Jesus.
What do you want us to do with this?
I had this one built. I said I want this ASUS motherboard, I want this graphics card, I want this power supply, I want to put it all together, and these guys worked with me and built it to spec. It was really fun when they called me at work and said, hey, your computer's ready. I go, wow, that was cool, and it took like 2 or 3 days to put it all together and make it go. I said, you guys burn it in, check it out. He says, oh yeah, the techs that built it gave it a name.
Well, just build another one with the modern things and take it over to the other house.
Yeah, but my key is I want to be able to take it with me without like unhooking everything and dragging it.
So I say, if you got a new machine, got a new PC for all, which is updated from what you did previously, and then take your old machine to this other house.
I know, but then you can't set it all up and things, can you? At least if you've got a laptop, you can do it wherever you are.
I mean, people are running flight gear on Raspberry Pis and stuff, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Right, flight leader, find somewhere for us to park.
Oh, I'm headed right for a big place right here. It's just like a big just a big open, looks like concrete.
That's it, that's the main apron down there, that's a good one.
Or we could cluster around the heliports.
There's not as many stupid stuff here as there used to be. Where's the guy flying around in the stupid...
Oh, it's there.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I've done a lot of changes in my settings and I'm still not getting any increase from FPS, so something's fucked up.
Doing something strange.
Power usage FGFS very high. Using 45% of my GPU, which is still not using any of.
You're probably the server now, you're server free, Stuart.
I'm down right in front of the tower.
8 gig of RAM. Right, I'm going to see what I can do with it. Let's see if we can change anything else. No, super. Can't do football.
Is there any point in changing all the flight gear rendering settings all the way down and then seeing if it makes any difference?
I can't do it. If I change any of my rendering settings at all, it's crashing with flying gear. I can't touch the settings at the minute.
Yeah, I told you, I just, once I started having this, the turbulence issue, I tried everything to get rid of it and said, well, I'm just going to have to reload flight gear. Did that and started putting all my settings back, and then now every time I get to the shadows, if I turn on shadows at all, you're done. As soon as you touch the clicker, you're done. So something happened. Something happened. Nobody consulted me nor the magic oracle. All right, this is going to be our break. We're going to give it about 10 minutes, something like that. Get yourself refueled, get yourself refreshed, get yourself ready to go. The fun continues. Woohoo!
Seagulls flying around.
Just had a quick look on the flight gear page. There isn't a new version. It's still saying it's 2020.3. Does it come up with a different one when you do it?
Oh, this the source.
It's just off the main page.
Sounds SourceForge.net files.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
Well, I've changed my settings and forced it to use certain things, and it's got the 12 FPS at the minute.
That's an improvement.
And we'll see if it works when I fly them.
Task manager lead you to anything weird?
According to Task Manager, power usage for FGFS is very high. It's using 14% of the CPU in its own and now over 8 gigabytes of memory.
I mean, I've got over 8 gigabytes of memory being used, but that's probably my settings.
It says it's using 21% of the GPU, which it was told not to use.
Yeah, mine's not on your end.
Second half weather scenario will be the same. Core high pressure should be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now.
There's some seagulls flying around.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit flying around here. Jetpacks and
Yeah, there is, isn't there? This is a serious flight simulator.
oh come on.
Well, alright, so, alright, no, there's nothing serious. Where are we going the second half, Voodoo?
We're gonna go to the water. We're gonna turn left, run east along the coast there. There's some other cool stuff to see, which hopefully you can identify. I used to know what it was, but my brain's asleep.
We can do a little sightseeing tour, why not?
There's stuff up here, some coffee.
I'm gonna go up the coast here a bit, and we'll turn left and head for Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, overfly, Echo Golf our overfly our starting point, which is EGLC, and land finally at Echo Golf Whiskey Uniform.
That's good to me.
Target speed's 90 knots. EGL hold of 700 footses. Whichever one seems to be appropriately loose with.
This is the oldest commercial airport in the world, for those that don't know.
Is it really?
The first commercial flight ever was took off from here back in whenever it was.
Wow, cool.
A single letter was carried from here to Paris, I think it was.
I thought Croydon was quite early.
It might have been. The first flight might have been from here to Croydon, but it was the first ever commercial flight where someone was paid to do a commercial service using aircraft was from Shoreham. I thought it was to Paris. It might have been to Croydon, but Croydon was certainly first commercial.
The first to have air traffic control person first.
The first commercial passenger aircraft was terminal to Croydon.
It looks 1920s.
The building here at Shoreham is amazing. That Art Deco building that is roughly represented in flight is absolutely stunning. In real life, it is something amazing. Unfortunately, they are a little bit up themselves, and they charge an absolute fortune to land here.
How about to just come to the airport and look around?
Voodoo, when you come around here, I will take the Shoreham and look around. You can look around. There's a if you imagine just in front of the terminal building here, there's a little sort of courtyard area, and there's a restaurant. You can sit and you can just watch all the aircraft all day long.
Oh, funny games. All right, watch me. Here we go.
Fucking engine's not running. What a dick. I have to say, full kudos to Flash for enjoying it in the Scout.
Haha, I got balls. Or not all that smart. I like the Scout. It's brilliant. I just wants to kill the hell out of me instantly. I'm barely a chopper pilot. I am barely a chopper pilot. I do love to fly them though, to annoy everyone else with my lack of sophistication.
Oh dear, I just hit a lamppost.
Ah, there you are, burning.
Brighton Beach.
We got so this is Shoreham that we're coming along over the top here. You got that smokestack in front of you if you're seeing it.
That's over there where the pier is.
Yeah, that smokestack hasn't existed for about 7 years, but never mind. This is Shoreham. It's a relatively active port. They bring grain and things like that in here. It's not too busy, but as you come along and we start to hit Hove, Brighton and Hove, we've got the is roughly modelled. Get along there. There should be some more lifeboats and things like that down here. There was last time I flew along.
Every time I come here, it's a little bit different. I'm still shocked that they're using the old smokestack animation with the tries to use multiple graphics for the same smoke, and it makes them all square.
Yeah.
Your smoke is better.
What smoke is special?
Your smoke is better.
Yeah, yeah.
17
Square.
FPS.
Woohoo! Look at you, mate. You're going to score some tonight for sure.
You can see ahead of us there's this sort of white tower thing. A tower with a platform on it that moves up and down. I can't remember
It's-
the restaurant stuff.
And it's moving. Is there a restaurant
It is.
in there?
There's something. Yeah, you can do something like that. Well, you could. They went into administration on Thursday. It was built. I don't know, probably about 10 years ago, and the council paid for it on the agreement that the developers would pay them back out of the money they'd get. It went into administration on Thursday, having never made a penny. And no business ever making money from it, and the local council are now £53 million in debt for having basically this thing go up and down that charges a fortune. I think it's never really that popular. Never been on it myself.
And what's with the place with the lights on top that sticks out into the pier, or the pier that sticks out in the water?
It's a
That's-
amusement arcade.
that's the pier. It is a fairly standard British pier. It has got amusement arcades. You can buy fish and chips on it. There's pubs. You can attend some events and stuff like that. You'll find them at most of the major seaside towns around Britain.
Wow, cool.
If you think like you Yanks have got Santa Monica Pier. I mean, these are cool.
Oh yeah, the boardwalk and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like that. They're just mainly ways of relieving parents of money when the children walk around saying, "I want that."
And they train all the seagulls to eat your chips.
Indeed.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's the marina down here as well, which is quite a nice marina. Just this side of the marina is the nudist beach.
What?
It's a bit chilly, you don't see many of them.
But that is simulated.
Not simulated, no. I mean, obviously I'm taking my clothes off now just to try and make it a bit more realistic.
Oh, stop. Who had fish and chips at the end of the pier? Was that Newsflash?
That.
I was in the amusement arcade. I was in the amusement arcade at the end of the pier with John.
So that was before you went to
That's
the
a
nudist.
story.
That was before you went to the nudist beach.
I saw a really, really interesting stat earlier that was in a thing on the wall of the coffee shop we're in. In the UK in 2018, £1 out of every £100 that is spent in the UK, £1 out of every 100 is spent in a fish and chip shop.
Oh, I can believe that.
Well, do you know what? I can't. That's absolutely staggering amount.
Not anymore because it's a very expensive thing now.
Not here, no.
Well, how much do they charge where you live?
Left turn GPS FMS 346 Mark.
I went, it was about £7.50 for fish and chips.
Oh,
Less than a fiver, I think.
how less than a fiver? It's 14, 15 quid just for the fish here. Can't get fish and chips for less than about £24, I think. In the,
I told you before, you're in the silly end of the country.
it's the silly end of the country. But look at us all enjoying flying over it right now.
I'm enjoying it.
There we go.
Looking up vacation places because it looks like I actually am in a position now in the next couple of years I may be able to make it to the Duxford Air Show.
Yes, you will, Voodoo.
There was discussion on one of the hairy groups, Alex, you'll laugh at this, about how realistic the helicopters are, and they've got the SAS implemented in the AS350, and somebody pointed out for the AS350 doesn't have an SAS main.
Well, yes, but they want it implemented, don't they? Because that sounds cool. Ah, yes, our AS350's got the SAS implemented. Well, yeah. Implement lots of things if they don't exist.
So that changed then. The 350, well, they got the H125 and the 130, etc. The SAS was an optional extra, but never fitted the standard.
I know, but they want it easier to fly.
And they are easy to fly, even without all that shit.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I've already tried them on Microsoft.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
No, don't do that. It's a complete waste of fucking money.
I say I'm not really a great chopper pilot, but I enjoy the hell out of trying.
Yeah, but you see, that Microsoft makes everybody an expert.
I want to be an expert.
We just
You got to
enjoy
figure out
ourselves.
with these guys, you still can't actually fly them when they're so easy to fly. Maybe you should find a different feet bar.
Watching a YouTube video on learning to fly a helicopter. It's not an easy thing to do.
It can't be
it's
that
really not.
difficult because a lot of Americans can do it.
I just crashed into the ground because we were getting shouted at.
Aw,
I don't think Margaret shouts. You wouldn't
You know,
shout, did you? Not unless it was important.
if you'd have put up the Christmas decorations as instructed.
Shut it.
I think we should all have a vote.
And if
Stuart
that
should put
right
up the
vote-
Christmas decorations.
If our royal family can manage to fly helicopters, I'm sure everybody else could if they had the opportunity.
Oh, stop.
Reasonless talk.
Did Harry fly him, or did he just be gun operator in back?
No, he's got his licenses. And he definitely was. I think he was multi-trained.
We're watching these helicopter medic programs, and they showed a little bit of Prince William, but I don't think he was pilot in command. I think he was only like a second pilot when he was working for him.
Didn't work for them very long.
It was about 3 years, wasn't it? Just flying over Devil's Dyke here at the moment. Those got funny and amusing name.
Next destination, Echo Golf, Kilo, about 9 minutes.
Have you been watching the new series of Day the Jackal?
Not yet. Don't spoil it for me, I don't want to know.
It's quite good actually.
No spoilers.
There's not much flying in it. But,
Oh. Stuart, why haven't we released the Chinook yet?
Because you wanted to do stuff with it.
Did I?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like something I'd say.
Doesn't sound like something I'd say. How about your Christmas decorations, Alex?
Mine are up.
Mine are up.
I've got a 10-year-old girl that had them going up last Monday, because then we get a month. There was no way I was allowed to get out of not having them up on the 25th of November.
It's taking too long to spawn me back in again.
Where are you trying to spawn in?
Sure them.
Oh, you're probably better off spawning in at Gatwick at this point.
That's going to be even worse with the scenery.
Yeah, we're probably further away from Orem than
I'll catch you.
Gatwick.
There's a
Gatwick.
little
Oh,
airport.
Red Hill! Try Red Hill, Stuart.
Echo Golf. Why am I drawing a blank with T?
Hitties.
Okay, that's why. Echo Golf Toddy Delta. Try that one.
That's Don's fault, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plenty of roundabouts around.
Yeah, there's lots around here. Put lots
Yeah,
of
that's
new
what-
roads
that's-
in your states.
That's what's disappeared recently. I don't have any roads and cars like they used to be.
You must be missing the old OSM stuff.
There is buildings.
Yeah, but are there enough buildings?
The population
Sometimes my
density.
simulator is kind of antiques buildings and all sorts of stuff. And I have to reticket.
Why am I getting a warning saying scenery downloaded from TerraSync is not loading properly? This could be a network when I have the TerraSync switched on.
I don't know. I don't recognise that.
Yeah.
Your installation has gone cracker dog just like mine.
Something's went weird.
The tower view is awesome.
Thames not working. I think I was only getting like random scenery objects. Turn them off.
But OSM's not working at all.
It's enabled. I have an option to turn it on, but I think it's a bit sparse since last time I've flown in England. Anyway. Not to worry.
Nope, as soon as I broke ground, it killed me. Dead. Just crashed out.
Even at Dunsfold.
Yep.
That is odd, isn't it?
Swat in Iceland a few weeks ago. I was practicing in the afternoon, no bother. Came to the flight night and I couldn't get off the ground.
It does happen sometimes, doesn't it?
3 minutes, EGKK.
Do we get to fly under the air bridge?
You can if you want to.
I think the bridge is in. You should be able to.
I was having some fun with the bridges on the Thames, and then I discovered there's shit down there you can't see under the bridge. It's like whammo. No fair.
Can't. Can't do that, Microsoft, because most of the bridges are solid underneath.
They are, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, well, that lamp.
I do have a habit of being solid.
What?
What?
Solid. This is actually my favorite airport in flight here. This is Gatwick, right?
Gatwick, yeah, it's one of the best. There has been some effort put in at Gatwick. It's nice to see. And even there's quite a lot around. I mean, if you look just off to your right, you can see the railway line. There's sidings and stuff down there which are there in real life. Actually, if you've got OSM and orthos and everything, it all lines up really quite nicely. I can hear someone burning somewhere.
It's been on
It's
empty.
Stuart.
Is it? Oh my.
I'm not there anymore.
Once it starts over MP, it never goes away for some reason.
Well, I crashed, so it might be me. Might respawn.
Oh, coming in the Gatwick.
Flash is doing quite well with that Scout. I'm impressed.
I actually really find the Scout quite easy to fly, as long as you don't try and do anything stupid with it.
As long as you don't try to go fast, you're okay.
Yeah.
For what it was supposed to do, which isn't that a high altitude like a mountaineering chopper?
No.
No? What was it originally?
It's a ground attack. It was attack.
Really?
Yep. Morty will tell you. He knows more about it.
He's not.
Huh?
Here's the new heading for the next destination is GPS FMS 24 degrees. That will be Echo Golf Lima Charlie, our destination, which is our point of origin. Wow, that's cool. Picked up an aircraft flying perpendicular to our path.
Ah, yeah, that was me.
Look at you.
Me being a dick.
No, that's cool.
That's a surprise.
It's good video. You're having fun, I can tell.
That's nice.
Golf Lima Charlie, 12 minutes. I love this stretch between EGKK and back to London again in this direction. This is good stuff, kids.
Just passing over Red Hill here on the right hand side. That's where all the police choppers and
I just joined as a passenger and it just killed me off again with, as soon as I jumped into somebody's cockpit.
So your machine is going cracker dog.
Yeah.
Or your installation, not machine. I really wonder if that's that update we've had recently, because all of this started right after the tanker incident.
has anyone done any driver updates? Video driver updates?
I might
Oh,
do
that's
one.
a great idea, bro. I need to do that. Before I go any further, I need to update drivers, because I did
And
see
naturally,
that.
has everyone done the obvious? You
What?
refresh your weather.
Refreshing now, boss. Go!
Boom. Probably the interchange below us with the M25, I would imagine.
November 66 perspective. I do love that. It's one of my favorite features of multiplayer now in shooting videos. The ability to go to somebody else's chopper and fly my chopper from their perspective. Except Stuart always tries to wiggle his butt around and make me fall down. I don't think
He's well known for that.
I don't think it's deliberate, but I could be wrong.
An airfield up ahead. This looks like Biggin Hill.
EGK.
It's actually on an hill, isn't it, as well?
It is Biggin on the bump, as they call it.
I don't. No. Biggin Hill is to our right. This is RAF Kenley.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I don't suppose there's much difference. Pretty dang close together.
So Voodoo, when are you coming on a trip? Are we going to do a tour of airfields?
I don't know. I just, like I said, Tammy's like completely into this thing, and then I mean she loves to travel and go kinds of places, and she has the money to do it. And I'm like, I wanted to do this for decades. She just said, "We're going." I said, "Okay."
That was like a plan.
Yep, it's one of the places she's never been, and I'm like, we know you guys and all kinds of other folks, and it's like, make it happen. Probably won't be, well, it might be, you never, she's crazy. She's like, we're gonna go do this.
Oh, and of course you're sane, so that's cool. Just got to make it happen.
That's the way she is. It's just like, oh yeah, but no, yeah, but let's just go. Just make it happen. Figure out when the show is and we'll plan something. You're gonna be bored shitless. No, I'm not.
Oh no, you don't get bored of those things.
Well, then you start doing like we were talking about the other. Just there's so many things to do in such a short, in a small area. It's like, unless you're just a total dumbhead, even if you just go have fish and chips on the pier, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's a good day out.
No, that's Disney World.
Then we'll have to rent a car and go up and harass Stuart for at least a day.
I mean, that's look, I get that as Americans, that looks entirely feasible. But,
not going to happen, huh?
That's not quite how it works.
Oh, you don't have interstate highways.
Well, you do when you go at 50 mile an hour at the best of times, and the other end it's 5 mile an hour.
Well, no, on the way up to yours in the summer, I got an average. On the way there, we got an average of 78 miles an hour on the way up. It was dead 50 on the way back. Right, have you nicked his moose knuckle?
What are you doing?
Bitch!
I thought you were going to die for a minute there.
Oh.
Pull up. Terrain.
I have to go sort my dog out. BRB? No, pause. That's not acceptable.
Unacceptable. It's my favorite word. I worked at a corporate place one time, and anytime you told somebody they didn't want to hear, well, this has to be going like this afternoon at 2 o'clock. It's not going to happen because I have parts coming, and it's going to be at least 2 to 3 days. Unacceptable. That changes something when you say that? It doesn't change shit. It probably never happens over there. People with unrealistic expectations and making unreasonable demands.
Never ever.
Never ever.
In the UK, we would apologise.
They don't?
No, we would say sorry for that. You'd be more demanding in America.
Ah. Next destination.
You're expecting better service and stuff and complaining when it's wrong.
Ain't no use to complaining when you got a job to do. He's gonna invade Mexico now. You'll be impressed. You'll be sorry. Echo Golf Lima Charlie is our next destination. 3 minutes and 56 seconds.
I'm back.
Here's an interesting thing, Alex.
Yes.
You know, when you usually join as a passenger, you usually get really high frame rates.
Yeah.
I'm in Voodoo's cockpit as a passenger, I'm getting 10.
Yeah, something going on there, isn't there?
Yep.
I'm really curious to see if, because I started having, started having trouble last week. And I've been having a problem for a while with this. It's only in, well, I don't know, I need to check it. It keeps changing on me. It's like, what is going on?
Well, it's multiplayer nights, isn't it? You can be practicing in the daytime and it's fine. Saturday night, it's totally different.
Well, especially when you get this many people over multiplayer on the multiplayer server, things change. This is why at various times we've taken great pains to vet a lot of the FGUK aircraft so that they don't cause problems, because in the past we've had all kinds of problems where someone will spawn and bring some aircraft that's, from an unknown hangar or whatever, and crash after crash after crash after crash, or all kinds of weird shit's happening. It's just so, So I'm reasonably assured if we stay with FGUK aircraft, we have a base. And if we find that there's something stupid going on, we can do something about it.
Or at least try.
If we can figure it out. No panacea. I love this approach to this. I don't know what it is about this just neat chunk of scenery here. Is it a hydroelectric dam?
No,
It used to be a dock.
Thames barrier.
Oh, like control the level of the water?
Thames barrier, yeah, to stop flooding.
Ah,
But with the airport, city airport, that used to be big ships in it.
so which way does the river flow? From left to right or from right to left?
Both
Right to
directions.
Well, yeah, it is tidal, isn't it? But the estuary is off to the east.
Watch me for the turn. I'll call it out as we get it. It'll be left. There he is, new heading, GPS FMS 279er. 11 minutes from EGWU, Echo Golf Whiskey Uniform, Unicorn.
Must admit, it looks better from this coming from the south. This scenery.
And that's when I put this together, I thought, this looks better. I don't know whether that's because it's had an opportunity to load or because of the light or what it is, but this looks like virtually real. That'd be interesting, you guys that were having frame rate problems before. I lost a couple of ticks, but nothing major.
As soon as I look towards London, it absolutely plummets.
Well, I suppose that depends on your settings. See, I don't have any shadows on. I can't get them. I get a game crash when I set them so. It's my single most favorite feature. Is that and the orthographic scenery. That and multiplayer. Alex's perspective. Oh, that looks good. From the port side to starboard. Taking another chopper.
Easy voodoo, I'm following November 66, so I hope I'm doing it well.
Can't see the smoke, you're lost.
Going past the Gherkin. No, I went to do my shopping today. I say do my shopping, I do it online, like every normal human these days now. And they don't sell pickled eggs anymore.
Huh? Must be over there, I just bought some.
Good. What?
Pickled eggs.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, it's an egg that's been pickled. You know, like a pickled onion or a pickled cucumber.
It's just like a pickle, only it's an egg.
Yeah, it's just an egg that's been submerged in vinegar for many weeks.
Well, vinegar and spices, you can't just stick it in vinegar, it just tastes like a vinegar egg. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay. One other thing.
They don't do them anymore. I was devastated. Can't buy them.
I would think that would be a standard at pubs and stuff where people have been drinking all day. You just got to put something in your stomach. Pickled eggs. Or them little sausages. Or pickled eggs and the little sausages.
I don't think we do little sausages.
Pickle them. You guys probably don't have that stuff over there. Oh my god. It's going to be culture.
We don't have sausages. We have pickled eggs and pickled onions.
Oh, okay.
I've no pickled sausages.
No pickled sauce. No. No, we try to keep our sausages out of pickle.
Good luck with that, brother.
Probably you go to a fish and chip shop might sell the pickled eggs in jars, big jars.
Oh, unfortunately, mate. It's quite the culture shock, but the fish and chip shops around here quite often don't even have curry sauce, and you've got no hope of getting mushy peas. So a pickled egg would be an extravagance.
Mushy peas. Well, that sounds appetizing.
Oh, they are.
Do you get a choice of fish? So when you go in, you got to tell them what type of fish you want, being close to the seaside.
Actually, to be fair, that is something that they do, yeah. There's a lot of types of fish, but all of them are ridiculously expensive.
I used to make refrigerator pickles here all the time and started making pickled eggs, and everybody went crazy because I use chipotle peppers, which are a smoked jalapeno, and with vinegar and garlic and black peppercorns and mustard seeds, and put them in the fridge for about 2 weeks. They pick up this nice reddish brown hue, and they're hotter than crap. But also very, very smoky tasty.
Sounds nice, I like that.
There, you would like them. I've never had anybody goes like, ugh. So you cut one up, and even the little kids like take one bite, and after their mouth explodes, then they go, wow, that's great. Let's have another.
And pickled eggs, you know, I've never had my mouth explode. They normally make my arse explode the next day. That's just part of the fun, isn't it?
La la la. TMI, la 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 la. Plugging my ears and saying la la.
Congratulations.
What's the fun if you can't have a little explosion now and then?
Exactly.
Got a license for that? I didn't know I needed one.
One little license for the clean-up.
Oh my. Wow, that's a fast chopper there. Who's in the yellow and blue?
That'll be me, I think.
Oh,
I'm flying manually because the autopilot were trying to kill me this afternoon. So
again.
it's alright, but as soon as you take it off, it's death.
Yeah, I like this. Since it's a BO-105, I like this because when I disengage the autopilot, it does not immediately fling you into the dirt. That and I can't live without the Dead Pig's energy drink livery now. It's just like I've become one with it. A dead pig in every can, every drink. Dead pig in every drink. Wow, looking back, a couple choppers on the City of London. Very nice, very nice.
Well, I wiped my preferences in my app data folder. And I've come back in and reset them all, and I'm getting 24 FPS as a passenger.
Yeah, that must be something. Are you listening to Chapel Roan?
I'm listening to fuck all. They've got I'm a shit every day on the telly, and that's what's on the fucking.
That was definitely Chapel Roan.
Well, it's whatever's playing on the telly. Fuck knows.
Oh, come on, you know the words to Pink Pony Club.
You guys. Is he wagging me?
I'm not lying you. I'm sitting outside the Alex's helicopter at the minute.
Yeah, I think you like living dangerously now, yeah.
It's giving me a third-person view just about 20 feet off his starboard side. For some reason, I don't know why.
Especially when he's been on the pickled eggs.
If I could get some chance of being fine.
We'll have to open that clay view panel.
Being 20 feet off the side would probably be the best place to be.
Here's our destination, boys.
That's it.
Thought there was a place to park up.
I see a big apron down there.
Ooh, good idea. Let's go there. To the left?
To the left?
Hey! Follow me, fly boys.
Well, Alex, if you want to do what you want to do with the Chinook tomorrow, I'll get it out this week.
That sounds great. I can't remember at all wanting to do anything with it, so we'll have to have a look.
Yeah, that's good, that isn't it? Yeah.
I'm sure there was something.
Yeah, there was, and you were going to test the instrumentation and get back to me as well. You never did that.
Sorry?
Yes, you were.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Well, you've been reminded. So, crack on.
Was that 2 years ago when we did the trip around Ibiza?
No. I think the last time we discussed this was when you actually loaded it up and said, "Oh, we'll make this a bit much better than what it is," and then left it at that. That never happened.
That does not sound like me.
Does not sound like something Alex would say.
That does not. Thank you, Voodoo. Not much.
That was close, Voodoo.
Sorry, dude.
You're alright, you didn't touch me, bud.
I won't touch you if I want to.
You can. It's in the rules.
At least you're not Flash. I'll get worried if you Flash touch me.
Yeah, I don't want Flash touching you. I got vaccinations for that shit.
This is an ugly landing.
And a helicopter, anyone you can walk away from is a good one. Even if you have to run away. The lights on now.
Well, the door still opens.
I'm blinded.
Quite impressed with the fact that the EC-130 flew the whole flight without murdering the pilot.
Here comes Flash. Oh, well done, you guys. Woohoo! Except for all the stupid crap Stuart's going through. It's not a bad flight.
This is my third week of nonsense.
This is where we get to that point in the evening where we ask, who wants to take Nini next week?
Alex does.
Alex?
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Right, fine.
Oh, alright, fine.
Hang on, let me check my calendar.
Let me check.
That's alright, you can check it and clear what you've already got there.
Yeah, that's definitely how it works, isn't it, Mr. I won't put the decorations.
Burn.
But
Burn. Mr. I'm not putting up the decorations behind me.
I tell you what, I'll do the flight next week if you've got the decorations up by the time I post it.
Oh yeah, you want this? Ah, it's cutting a little close, kids.
Oh no, I can't do next week.
Why not?
I'm going to France.
Why are you going to France?
Booze cruise.
Oh my.
Well, you're doing the next one.
I will do the one after. I will take the 14th.
I got next week.
Right.
I got it.
No, I can't be here. I'm gonna go and do our yearly booze cruise. So any orders, let me know.
Get drunk.
No, I can't do that. I'll be driving back. The French don't like that.
Oh yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
French don't like anything, really.
Oh, burn. Alright, I'm gonna kill the video, guys. Say goodnight, YouTube.
Good night.
Good night.
Night all.